And of course, the intro song doesn't work. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kaiju Watch Party. With me is Gorillas, Random Thoughts, and Admiral Teague. How you guys doing?
Oh, I'm glad we
Better than your theme song.
Yeah, that damn thing. StreamYard just has all these features, and they don't want to work half the time.
Are you telling me that you hit the button? Oh, did you have it set up as an intro that was supposed to play before the show, or did you actually manually hit it?
No, I set it up to the play upon start, and it didn't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't trust this crap anymore. I don't get through many shows without getting kicked, and I don't think. Sorry, that was actually my fault. I don't think anyone can really go on solo anymore.
Yeah, you have to have the backup. And hello, Tim, FKHC 2005. But we got something different for you today. Instead of Godzilla, we're going to have his chief ripoff, Gamera.
So, Timu Godzilla? We're having Timu Godzilla?
There's a little bit higher quality than you get on Temu.
So, AliExpress.
Yeah.
Now, I'm of the understanding that Gamera is a turtle-like alien creature, correct?
Yeah. Most origins have him connected to Atlantis, created to be the protector of the world and defender of children.
Now,
Unlike Godzilla, Gamera was specifically targeted to children from day one.
So, where was he? Why did he invade Epstein's Island then if he's supposed to protect children?
I think Gamera retired by then.
He was last seen heading towards Stenep Island. Right, that's the accepted acronym now. Steinep Island.
Yeah, I guess so.
I like Steinep Island. I don't think the AI will have any idea what it is. Do you?
Oh no, the AI is stupid.
It's pretty dumb, yeah. So hi everybody. We're gonna find out if this turtle-like Earth origin creature is a candid Gamera or a hidden Gamera. Will his head be in or out of his shell? We're gonna find out. Hit those like and follow buttons, ladies and gentlemen. You know you want to do it.
It might be prudent if I actually turn on the subtitles.
Wrong movie, Germ. This is the thing.
Yeah. Sorry, I tried hold those back so I could get back on the right tab, but they were coming.
How do you have a fire inside a building made of ice?
Very carefully.
Yeah.
Ah, the silent radio-controlled Air Force. They've done a lot of damage with their wire-guided missiles, Germ.
Yep. Now they're on a whole new team. Team Gamera.
Look, they have non-Austrian shepherds.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, man. Wow, this looks just like this looks like the island that Rudolph goes to. It looks like the ocean that Rudolph has to cross. Look, they have a machine. They must be government important people. Look, Germ, it's the Americans who run everything in Japan.
Yeah.
At least these people have specific regional American accents. I love how this guy's just sort of giving highly important military orders the way you order a pizza.
Hey, no radio machines have ever been hacked and eavesdropped on. Never in the history of combat.
I know, but the problem I have is we don't launch aircraft the way we launch these anymore. Do you know what they had on the aircraft carrier that launched these, Germ?
I'm guessing a wind-up toy.
A steam catapult. Steam's better. I don't know why they are allowing the Gerald R. Ford out at sea. It should be recalled, and they should tear the deck off and replace that electromagnetic piece of shit with the steam catapult the president wanted on it. "100% of the performance of that aircraft carrier is on the Biden administration. If it works or doesn't work, it's all his fault. Steam is better."
It's a matter of perspective.
Jesus Christ, how many goddamn missiles do they need to take out of planes?
It's burning pretty good, though. I like that. Well, meat's back on the menu, boys. This plane just crashed with nuclear weapons on board. I can't wait to get closer. Oh, wow, look at that mushroom cloud. Let's run over there, guys. I'm trying to get over the part where this guy was overjoyed that nuclear weapons went off by mistake. That was some scream, buddy.
Camera is brought to you by Daya Studio, Kedakaya Subsidy Corporation. Not very well respected. You'd expect them to have kids programming.
What year was this made?
65.
I'm actually kind of surprised Japan made movies 20 years after the nuking of Nagasaki and Hiroshima, and they have nuclear weapons on the missiles.
Yeah, but it was within like most people's living memory. It was as recent as... It was closer to them than 9/11 is to us by a lot.
Yeah, but I'm surprised like Japan would be putting nukes, but like in their movies yet.
No, their culture embraced it. I think they have a team called like the Fallouts and stuff like that. They've embraced, like the Hiroshima team is called the Mushroom Clouds. They're cool with it. They understand it was their fault.
Hey, Mikey.
From what I understand, we told them ahead of time we were going to blow up their whole city, and they scoffed at it. So what can we do? Basically, what I'm saying is we got all the dumb people, right?
They knew how to profit off of a tragedy.
They're just making money right off Pearl Harbor right here.
Oh, Jiro, how do you like that expo I said I tagged you in today?
It's weird with the subtitles. I can almost understand what they're saying. Like, I can almost understand this guy. They didn't do such a good job with these people, but with the elder from the village, when he speaks Japanese, the words sound exactly like the English translation. They really got it close. I feel like they have no right to be surprised. By the way, you might want to mess around with your title a little bit.
Gamer, oh, goddamn autocorrect.
Gamer the Giant Mnster. Wach part. It's set to German. Wach arty. Wow, he can shoot flames, sir. You know what, Gorilla? It would be better if he could shoot steam, but flames are pretty good, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
I can kind of understand what these people say, too. Maybe it's the Japanese translations. It's funny how drunk the American actors are, huh? These are pretty cool, though.
Oh yeah, they always have the nicest toys.
There's steam coming out of the cracks in the earth. I like that. Hey, look! You can see my house from there. Why does the New York correspondent have an Eastern European accent?
Well, New York was a little expensive, so they had to get a Polak.
For some reason, I trust this guy. He has kind eyes, Germ. I believe he wants to help us.
Gee, an 80-meter tall, fire-breathing turtle. Gee, you're gonna think he's aggressive.
You can't find the dub version?
There isn't one. Unfortunately, Gamera movies have a very bad habit of never getting dubbed. Yeah, they think he's an alien. Oh, yeah, I heard of Malcolm Jamal Warner, Mikey. That's unfortunate.
Who?
Cosby Kid.
Oh. Dead?
Drowned.
Oh.
Did anybody hear that? That right before Michael Jamal Warner went swimming, he had that. Did you hear about the final press conference, Germ?
No.
Oh, right before he went swimming, about an hour beforehand, he said he held up a USB stick and said, "On this USB stick, I have the Stenep list, and I can tell you, everyone who's been to Stenep Island." He said it's Vanilla Joe, it's Orange Don, it's all of them. I can prove it. I'm going to prove it tomorrow. I'm just going to go for a swim. That press conference would have been in 45 minutes. Isn't that something?
Half believable.
You didn't. I saw. It's definitely true. It's definitely true. He also said that he was going to set straight rumors that he had voted for Hillary Clinton. Said a lot of exciting things before we lost him, unfortunately. How do you need visual aids to tell anyone on the face of God's earth that a motherfucking turtle? There are turtles in a desert.
I know the kids are having a rather unusual obsession with turtles.
It's been quite the week for Bill Cosby. He was caught with the HR lady from that AI company at the Coldplay concert, and then his son dies. It must be like Ennis all over again for Bill, huh, Germ?
I don't think Bill's really in the state of mind to understand anything that's happening.
All I know about Bill is that about half the people who said he did that are telling the truth. He's motherfucking guilty.
And then why wait until he's legally incompetent to stand trial?
No one would act on it. There was evidence of people trying to get people to act on it back in the day. There's a lot of things I do and don't believe. One of them is that Bill Cosby just might be falsely just might be innocent of all of it. I think some of it's false. Like with anything, there's always a pile on, right?
Yeah. When they wait until the guy's in diapers, I tend to dismiss the charges.
That shit goes back to like. Yeah, he was fine when this started. He managed to frustrate the process and beat it a bunch of times until he was in diapers. I mean, I kind of agree. I hear what you're saying, but I don't know. You got hundreds and hundreds of people. Although when I did the math, I think that Bill Cosby may have broken that thing where we say that for every known victim, there's 10 unknown victims. Because that would mean that he had something like 1,800 victims. But I don't think all 180 accusers lied.
Picked the wrong beach, kid.
Oh.
I want to know why this kaiju is so angry.
Well, he's been asleep for 50,000 years. He's rather grumpy.
He should be super well rested. But by the way, I want to say on behalf of all sports fans that I prefer the name Guardians, but it's a Chad move to order sports teams to change their names for the fuck of it. How about you, Jerm? What do you like better, Guardians or Indians?
I'll always be partial to Indians.
Come on, you gotta like Guardians better now with all the fun we had with it, right?
It helps, but still got to go with Indians.
What's your preferred name to call Indians? Indians, Native Americans, or Guardians?
I'm gonna withhold that answer because it may get me in trouble.
You have a fourth choice. Jerm wants to say ingrates.
Hey, Gamera saved the boy.
No one's perfect.
Yeah, Mikey, everyone likes the Redskins name. It's just some activist who is complaining. The family and the tribe of the guy who they named the team after, 100% behind the name and the logo.
I mean, they're degenerate alcoholics living on federal land, but who cares? I honestly, the best sounding name they had of all the ones they cycled through was probably Washington Football Club. But does anyone think they changed these names because they cared? No one's cared since the 20th century. They changed the names to sell merchandise. That's all. That's the only reason. That's why Washington's had 4 names in 4 years, and everybody who thinks it's for political correctness is an absolute idiot who was played for a fool by a bunch of corporatists, which makes you a corporate minion and nothing more than...
That would make sense if they sold any jerseys.
They sold a lot of those jerseys for the Washington. The WFC and the Guardians jerseys sold okay. Here's the thing you haven't been able to get. And by the way, the Indians cap, you know how much that costs now?
The same as all the others.
No, it doesn't. The Guardians cap costs the same as all the others. The Indians cap costs $200 if you want to be istophobic. You're allowed to buy it, but you got to pay $200.
Oh, no, I can go to the lids at the mall here. They sell it for $45, just like all the others.
The one with the Indy on it, with Chief Wahoo.
Chief Wahoo.
Get me one?
Surprised you can't get that over there.
The lids at the mall has it, but I don't think they have Chief Wahoo. Yours might just have it because no one's bought an Indians jersey there in 11 years. When did they win their World Series? 1948. It's from then.
Yeah, they sell all the old. They sell the Expos, and they even sell Seattle Pilots hats there too.
Yeah, no, they do. They sell them all, but the Cleveland Chief Wahoo has been replaced by a simple C for Cleveland. And they've retroactively guardianized all the former Indians. They never existed, Germ. Watch them change their name like 3 more times to sell more merch. What do you think of the Cleveland baseball team? I don't know why he expects anyone to be able to understand him. Speak English already. The Commanders is the name that I don't like. I'll just be honest. It's okay. It's not a deal-breakingly bad name, but there's no real appeal. Washington Football Club somehow sounds a little better. Redskins is superior to Commanders. Washington Football Club, for whatever reason, is superior to Redskins.
No, that's not even really a name.
It sounds like it has sophistication, though, doesn't it? Washington
like how they're-
Football Club.
Sounds like they're trying to be a soccer team.
Let's call them the Beltway Swamp Dwellers. How about that?
That works. Hey, Daniel.
I missed this. How are they going to apply a lot of heat to camera?
Hey, Daniel.
How can they hit him with 1,000 degrees, Germ? Are they going to drop a bomb on him?
I think they're going to overload the power plant.
That's always a good idea. It's a good thing they always attack along the lines of a power plant. It's one of their favorite targets. That and the building with a lot of pagodas on it. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. It must be particularly offensive to lizards.
Sirs, that looks unsafe. Germ, why do they always try to juice them up when half the time this happens?
Well, they want to try something before the guns.
That was a good idea, sirs. Waiting until he was walking away to fire at his shell. Definitely not wasting ammo on an area of great protection at all.
Well, he's a turtle. It's all greatly protected. Well, at least he's evacuating.
Well, you think if they knew where it was going, you think they would have evacuated ahead of time? You know, just in case.
Oh, these idiots thought they could beat him.
I like his thought process. This is dangerous. I'm going to leave. In about an hour, tell everyone else I want to get out of town first.
So he's immune to all nuclear weapons.
How are we supposed to deal with this asshole?
Prayer.
That's all you've got for me, the Kobayashi Maru scenario?
Pretty much. Let's hope that he is an ancient god. And Gamera deep down is a good guy. He doesn't want to hurt anybody.
I want to
Just in
believe
his
it, but
way.
I've only seen him be a dick so far. That scientist said he was leaving, and he's wasting time listening to that little retard. I hope he doesn't do what he says.
Yeah, so they're going for a turtle on ice. So you have the freeze bombs, but they don't really work for too long.
They were able to freeze him for 100 million years, sir. If that nuclear bomber had gone down literally anywhere else, it wouldn't have happened, sir. Ice works good. It's the opposite of steam. A lot of people don't know that, Germ.
Good thing Gamera isn't in a hurry to get anywhere. It doesn't look like they're effective now. Yeah, Daniel, it got to $406 million. And no, it is not a bomb. They're going to rely on that old trope. No, Gamma got a trick up his sleeve.
What the hell?
Gamma can fly.
So does this mean it's no longer the Japanese problem?
He's everybody's problem now. Yeah, Gamera can retract all his limbs, and he has 4 hyperjets, basically. It's one reckless kid. He's doing an awful little bit of attacking for a kaiju.
When Antarctica sends us its kaiju's, Germ, they're not sending us their best anymore, are they?
Oh, actually, he is the best. He's actually a good kaiju. He's kind of like a Mothra, where Godzilla is indifferent to mankind's suffering. Gamera is actually on our side.
That's why he's so different from me. I'm kind of usually on the side of Ghidra.
Yeah, I agree, Tim. This is pretty good for a starter. Hey, smart kid. He threw away the magic stones. Yeah, sometimes by mistake, MS3K reviewed some good ones. Yeah, Gamera's the solution to all your power waste. They'll eat up all that old nuclear material like candy.
If only I had access to Una's magic blood.
Yeah, then he'd truly be unstoppable. Oh, the weather's gone crazy. Of course, blame the big ugly turtle.
It's a shell game of blame, Germ.
Plan Z. Oh, Gamer has a shell company? That makes sense.
Really stuck his neck out making that joke, didn't he, Germ?
Yeah. Somehow I don't think he's going to respond to the control tower.
Dig that crazy beatnik music, Germ.
Yeah, it has to be the 60s.
It's the really early 60s with this music.
Yeah, party now, but once you see the big turtle, you're going to run and scream. No, Daniel, they do not share the same universe. Toho tried for years and years to get the rights to Gamera, but they never could get the crossover. They got some distribution rights, but that's about all. Made a lot more ergonomical choices with the Gamma design. Not nearly as much foam, shorter tail. No, the boy has a more important destiny. He's going to save the turtle.
Sir, what could be more important?
Yeah, keep feeding the turtle.
Debuting some art in the theater, Germ.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
one really lends
bad.
it. That picture really lends itself to a police show fucking theme, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's the right colors for the CSI logo too.
You know how much time's left?
We're almost done here. About
Just
18, 20 minutes.
the guy just said another 24 hours. How long is it, Germ? Stop messing with our minds. Are they going to use time travel?
No, but they're going to use the power of love. That stupid kid. Now that poor middle management guy has to die for nothing.
You survived. Little asshole, never do that again.
Yeah, let's see how this blows up in your face.
There, you just saw it, Germ. Did you see how cool that guy's leather jacket was?
Oh, yeah, they
Right?
definitely had cool leather jackets all over that time period.
Something today's world is sorely missing, Germ.
That was just another lost technology.
Germ, I've just received an email from our friend Radioactive. He informs me that the next episode of SNW will again have a plot retcon within its own timeline. It will not match its own previously on episode.
Kind of funny. You can tell they're like little boats on the pond. Hmm. But couldn't he swim under the water?
He could, but where's the fun in that?
These guys are cowards, sir. Every time there's a threat, they scream like little girls. Germ, it's Vol. Remember Vol?
Yeah.
Looks a little like Vol, doesn't it?
Oh, that typhoon's not that strong that they're bitching about. The 100,
These people like to complain.
well, 160 feet per second with 109 mile per hour winds. We call that a Tuesday.
Yep, no plan Z for you. Poor Gamera just can't resist a huge bonfire.
I'm glad they at least know when they're licked, sir.
You're doing a great job with the moisture in the suit. They actually planned for the suit to get wet, unlike they did for the first couple Godzillas.
What happened in those?
The suit started to rot.
Oh, okay. UE, what's that supposed to be?
It's a name.
Oh, I thought maybe that was supposed to be the chemical stamp on the side of the tank.
Yeah, step one debate. Lucky Gamer says, I can still eat.
They counted on Gamera's natural tendency to walk right into traps, Germ.
Yep.
That's twice in this pretty brief movie, huh?
As a turtle, he has a natural affinity for giant shells.
That's true, but he also walked into the electrical wires, if you recall.
Yeah, they launched him to Mars. Completely ignoring the fact that he can fly.
At least it's
Literally
only
his
Mars.
He's
If
literally
they
his
try-
own rocket ship.
But if they had launched him towards Venus or Jupiter, the people from Planet X might have, Planet Zero might have intercepted him, Germ. I know what that glyph means. I've learned some Japanese from this show.
And there you have it, the first Gamera. Some of the logic doesn't hold up, but a very fun movie.
Yeah, that was weird but fun. It was a lot more weird. It was a lot more fun than it was good. It was like James Gunn's Superman that way.
A little bit better if they have had it dubbed.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Gamera has a problem with dubbing. They never really got a lot of the dubs ported over.
Yeah, because I
He's
hate
not a-
subtitles.
He doesn't have that fat Godzilla money, gorilla. Gamera's just scrapping by.
Give it to me, I'll dub it for $5.
I want to hear that version.
But what you got coming up, girl?
I may do a very short live stream tonight. A gorilla's perspective. And then tomorrow's the cigar lounge. Thursday will be 4 episodes of the Twilight Zone. Friday will be the Waltons episode, The Baptism. Yeah. Mystery Movie Night will be on Sunday. That's about
Sounds good. Teague, what's coming up?
Well, sirs and madams, tomorrow I'll be on at I don't know when are you around? We'll find out now. 10 o'clock Eastern time.
Should be, yeah.
We'll be on at 10 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow night as we get ready for a Thursday night's episode of Sci-Fi CSI. We'll review what we know about the case so far and further examine the cadaver that we have. It's the corpse of Star Trek. We'll be looking at it. Germ's going to check under its nails for defensive wounds and perhaps the flesh of the attacker.
Sounds good.
That's tomorrow.
And then, of course, we have another episode of Star Trek Enterprise coming up on Saturday.
11 p.m. on Thursday. We're doing Strange New Worlds on Thursday. And then on 10 o'clock at 10 o'clock p.m. on Saturday, back to... we're not doing Enterprise, but we're doing Battlestar Galactica. So a no Star Trek week for Saving Star Trek.
Oh, that should be interesting.
We're fasting. I'm doing a purge.
I don't think I've seen any of the original Galactica since the reimagined.
Believe this one is called The Lost Soldier or The Lost Combatant. It's about a Viper crash on a small planet called Equel, where there is a bad guy sort of like running town, and one of his sidekicks is a malfunctioning Cylon. It's a lot like an episode of Star Trek Enterprise called North Star, and we have reason to believe that they were watching Battlestar Galactica during this run of Star Trek.
Yeah, it's a strong possibility.
We've already seen a very Battlestar Galactica-like outer body experience where Trip freaks out about Elizabeth. That was very Baltar.
Yeah, I guess. Sounds like an interesting week ahead. We'll be back here on Wednesday for a roundtable. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Take care.
See you later.